Well, welcome, Jay. So happy to have you on the Q&A session today for your amazing film, The Filmmaker. So The Filmmaker, what is it about? Well, Jamie, an ambitious filmmaker, stumbles through absurd encounters with the industry's gatekeepers while trying to break into directing. Caught between dreams, bureaucracy, and burnout, Jamie's journey becomes a satire about who gets to make it and what's left behind when they do. So obviously, so many questions about this film, so many parallels, and as a filmmaker yourself, I think it's great to see how you've brought your own experience into the film. So my first question for you would be, if you could maybe talk about what inspired the film and how it connects to your own life, like a lot of those early insights and thoughts and reflections that led to this amazing film.
Thank you for the question, Michael. And it's strange to have myself being interviewed by you, but it had to happen at some point. I mean, first of all, I think a little bit of context. We are collaborating on this project to launch a story that talks about all the filmmakers in a way that I think we have met during the Mirban UK Film Awards editions. Mirban has been created to pioneer independent filmmakers, and the more I met these filmmakers, and being myself a filmmaker, the more I was looking at a mirror, really. So the idea was to witness this story for contemporary filmmakers. And I would always stress that we're not talking about how you were becoming a director or a producer or writer 20 years ago, or, let alone 50 years ago. Like the people that have made it into the industry, the people that we admire, and the people that have, might have inspired us, they did it in a different way. And that's why I think it's more crucial for us to make a story that talks about the present and is strictly connected to the young people trying to emerge and make a change. So there are, the inspiration came from my own daily life, my job, and because a routine of the filmmaker usually lasts. I mean, when you start, you don't know when you end. It's probably a roller coaster of fiction becoming life, becoming fiction again.
I love that. Did you come up with that? That's a good tag. That's a good line.
I just come up with that. Yes.
That's very impressive. So I really appreciate that. And I think it's so relevant to today because the world's changing so fast, and having a film specifically about this industry and looking at how it applies to the modernization of where we are currently for the young generation and having it be relevant to them, I think is very important. So, but when we talk about the theme and the tone, right, like the satire and realism, what led you to, picking those as your key selections for the tone of the film? Because there's so many different ways you could have, went about it.
Yes, of course. Well, there are so many elements of this film that might have inspired us to write a drama because, we talk about mental health and we talk about nepotism, we talk about economic, political struggles, which are led to how the industry has been structured and the hierarchy that one has to sort of live with it, because you cannot, revolutionize everything just starting from scratch. But the point was to find a way of communicating which was the most human possible. And I think in this world of AI, where everyone is aiming for perfection, the best way possible to talk about our lives was to show us in our flows, in our mistakes, in our chaotic, upside down life, which somehow makes sense, and we can still make beautiful things while living it. So I thought this was absolutely the way forward, using humor, satire to hit the point.
Amazing. And I think it's a perfect blend of the two, and the way that it's presented really sticks with the audience. And I think it keeps the audience captivated and they can empathize with the characters. And how can people support?
We are aiming to launch it right now together.
All right, let's launch it together.
3, 2, 1. Boom, it's live. Yoo-hoo! All right, guys, please do reshare it. In the first 2 weeks is the most important time for us.
And I think the way that it's presented really sticks with the audience, and I think it keeps the audience captivated, and they can empathize with the characters. And speaking on the characters, one of the themes of the film is like burnout, shifting ladders. If maybe you can touch on that a little bit and how you decided to bring those themes to light in your film as well.
I think we should play the funny gig, because that would immediately answer
Yes.
these questions, and I'm sure will trigger more. So let's watch it together, and then we'll answer a few. But I'm sure what the actors brought to life in this little one was very much self-explanatory.
Let's do it.
Hey everyone, I'm Erasm Martignac playing Jamie, a filmmaker just trying to break into the industry without losing his mind. Easy, right?
Hi, my name is Dan Jelica, and I play the senior producer John, the man offering Jamie a golden opportunity to finally rise as a director.
Hi, I'm Jay. I'm the filmmaker behind the filmmaker.
The Filmmaker is about what it really takes to make it as a contemporary filmmaker. The passion, the obstacles, the hoops, the nepo babies.
Reset.
Wait, I thought we were supposed to tell him the reason why we are making this movie.
Yes, for sure, but after they give us
The money. Blinga blinga, give me that money.
Oh well, too late.
actors.
Okay, fine. The reason we're making The Filmmaker is because so many of us are out here trying to create art while also paying rent. And dental. And emotional damage.
Heavy emotional damage.
Heavy emotional damage. Exactly. We wanted to tell this story with humor because if we don't laugh at this industry, well,
We go to therapy. Fine, we go there anyway.
we're raising funds to go. Where are we going? We're raising funds to finish our shoot and go into post-production. Editing, color, sound,
Music.
festival submissions.
To be part of this incredible adventure, all you need to do is go to Sidon's Park, register, and hit the follow button.
If you can contribute, that is incredible.
And if you can't donate,
Sharing the campaign also helps. A lot.
And remember, this film is for all of us. Directors, writers, producers, runners, artists, all of us, filmmakers. According to the Film and TV charity Looking Glass survey, 87% of the people working in the industry experience mental health issues. This is not just a number. This is all of us. And we need to speak up. One of us, many of us. Be part of the change. Join the Filmmaker. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
thank you.
And that's a wrap. Yeah. Boom. You better support this movie.
Now, let's go out and make some movies.
That was so good. I love the the quick cuts to the other characters and the sarcasm, and that was really good and very wholesome. I feel too. Like it was very comedic. No, great job. That must have taken a long time to edit. That was great. I
Thank
enjoyed
you.
watching that.
He starts with a humoristic touch and he keeps the sarcasm all along, but then he ends, emphasizing the numbers and the fact that we need to, make a change. And the small change, I think, start with, just speaking about things, speaking about what we believe is not fair, and how we can make a change. I think making people aware is already a big step forward. And having more and more people to know how to navigate the film industry. I think I want to help filmmakers to be more just aware and look after each other, treat the industry a little bit more like a community and not like a podium or a place where somehow to compete 365 days of the year. And cinema is such a collaborative art. It's a seventh art for a reason.
Yeah, and I like the phrase you used where it's more of a community rather than a podium. I think that's very visual and people can understand like exactly what you're saying through that. I think that's a nice phrase. And I think it's, reciprocity, and when you're building together, it often brings out great ideas, and it feels better too for your mental health when you're collaborating rather than fighting for the podium, right, per se. So I appreciate you sharing that. So in terms of what remains, we're looking at the final block, post-production needs. If maybe you can kind of shed some light on that in a little more detail.
Yes, of course. Actually, that's very important. What we are missing to film right now, we are, let's say, 75% of the movie is ready, and the part of post-production has already started. We filmed into 3 main blocks. We filmed in April, then we filmed in June, and then we filmed in July. And I had to do it like so because of the resources and the amount of details that I want to curate. The only way for me to do it properly was to gain time in between, obviously, my own daily routine, working on a TV show or another film set, or in post-production. Most of the film is done. We just miss a little portion, which is 1 core scene and 2 supporting ones. And then we obviously need more support to complete VFX and just make sure that we can rock in the greatest glory.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I think that's very clear. Thanks for sharing that and outlining that for the audience. Very excited for you. And it's nice to see all your experience come through in this beautiful format, right? Where it's almost this tangible product that's accumulated through all these years of experience in the film industry. So yeah, I'm very happy for you and excited for what's next. And yeah, we'll go from there. But thank you so much for answering the questions and going through the Q&A, and congratulations again.